What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Oh man, when I was about to use this microphone, I could tell my sound levels didn't it didn't go up or down. It was just stagnant. But then it was something's wrong with my little USB bus little hub, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" So I fixed it. You can hear me now. So anyway, okay, I fixed it. Oh shit! What the fuck? Why am I? Okay, so I watched WWE SummerSlam. It's just cut off. I'm gonna say it was a good show. It was a decent show. I enjoyed it. I didn't see the beginning of the show because I think I was watching something on HBO Max, Southside. If you got HBO Max, check out that TV show Southside. It's a like a comedy. In the South Side of Chicago, is so funny. It's kind of zany a little bit, but not too zany. It's filled with black people. Anyway, so I was watching WWE SummerSlam on Peacock. Pause. And I just said that I missed the beginning of the show, but I saw 3/4 of the men's versus Jake Paul match. Not Jake Paul, Logan Paul. And the second time in a row, he won the match, and he impressed me with his wrestling ability, and he seems like, damn, I'm serious about this. I can wrestle. He's very athletic. The phenomenal forearm that, he adapted from AJ Styles. Can I say that? Did that make sense? Anyway, it was like, it looked like it didn't hurt, because when AJ does it looked like he just smacked the shit out of he smacked the shit out of the person that he's doing the move. But when Logan Paul did it, it was like, boom, it was like hitting with some marshmallows. So I'm like, what the fuck going on here? But it is what it is. It was a good match. He that fucking frog splash off the top rope to the Miz that was laying on the commentary table. That shit was sick. It looked sick like a motherfucker. I was like, oh shit, because they replayed that move like 4 or 5 times. Oh man, so it was back and forth action for what it was. I don't know. No, it wasn't. It wasn't back. It was just there. I lied. It wasn't back, but it was very intriguing and entertaining. It was an entertaining match for the most part. Let me see if I go in my notes here. So, United States Championship, Bobby. You know what? Since Vince has retired, there's no real hard, fast push for Theory. All right. I knew for a fact that Bobby Lashley was going to retain his championship. Vince is not there. Vince is not there. There's nobody eyeing Theory as the one anymore. I don't know what's going on backstage, but he's still young. He's like, to me, he's still giving me rookie. You know what I'm saying? So it was an average match at best, but you kind of knew who was going to win. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that Theory, I didn't believe that Theory was going to capture the United States title. I was kind of scared at the beginning of the match when Theory says ambushed Lashley from behind while Bobby Lashley was posing on the second rope. The second rope of the ring. And, he was dominant in the first and second quarter of the match, but then Bobby Lashley came in and he dominated like always. And yeah, so Bobby Lashley is your new he still the United States champion. So yeah, so big up to Bobby Lashley. It was I think I give it CBS graded it, and if they gave this match a B minus, I would grade this match C plus. It was average. The next match was Judgment Day versus the Mysterios in a no DQ tag team match. To tell you the truth, I wasn't into this match that much. It was just like WWE just threw this shit in the fucking air. I want you to have the match. Do your thing. That's what I got from it. And then when I think it's just me, or did Edge came back and he came out to the Brood music. I couldn't hear the music based on the fact because like the people was like screaming. Edge came back and provided the Mysterios for the win, and he looked nice. I'm talking about Edge. He looked nice. He looked pissed. And I think this feud between Edge and Judgment Day is going to like culminate into like the Survivor Series. You know, like let's say Judgment Day get like, I don't know, 3 more people, men. I don't think Rhea Ripley can include herself into that match, but I don't know. I'm thinking the Judgment Day gonna get bigger, and Edge is gonna find himself some guys, and then they both gonna clash at Survivor Series. Yeah, that's gonna be the combination right there. So it was there. It was nothing special. So it is what it is. So the next match was Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. The only thing good about this match, when the match didn't start, Pat McAfee had a choir that said "bum ass Corbin" or whatever. You know that little chant that Pat McAfee did back on SmackDown, and you see Happy Corbin was getting pissed off. Like, I motherfucker got a fucking choir or whatever. He didn't say fucking though, but still, that's what I've heard in my mind that he said. But it was average at best. It's another average match. I didn't care, but it was an entertaining match. But I didn't care. Comment below if you didn't care about this match either. The white guy won, but if you give a shit about Happy Corbin, I don't. So see here, the undisputed the tag team match between the Usos and the Street Profits. This was good, and you know when there was near falls after near falls on the Usos. Montez Ford was getting pissed off like a motherfucker. Like, I know this is going to be a combination of him turning heel. Is going to frustrate him so much that he can't ring the big one as the SummerSlam. There was a big opportunity to hold some gold, and then they came up short. Jeff Jarrett did his job as the ref. He was unbiased. I like that's a good referee right there. But man, that match was awesome. Yeah, see the tide is like turning because look, everybody loves the Usos. Everybody likes the Street Profits. You know, both teams brung the smoke, and that shit was awesome. All right, so like it's like everybody. You kind of knew who was going to win. You know, the Usos is part of the bloodline with Roman Reigns, and trying to make that team of family members strong, Usos needed to retain the titles. All right, if you realize and see the story behind it. All right, so the next match, what wasn't really a match. Riddle came out. It was supposed to be Riddle and Seth Rollins brawl. Because it's supposed to be a match between Riddle and Seth Rollins, but then Riddle got kayfabe injured, whatever, and Riddle was pissed, and he called out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins came out, proceeded to walk down the ramp or whatever, but he was stopped by the officials or like the producers backstage. And then when Seth was walking, Riddle was, I think he was either walking or running too, but they started brawling on a like entryway, and perhaps Riddle injured or gotten injured even more. And that was it. You see Riddle in the ring agonizing in pain or whatever. Then a commercial came up. So, next match, SmackDown Women's Championship, Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey. To tell you the truth, I wanted Ronda Rousey to win just because it adds drama. Let's say Liv Morgan just won the SmackDown Women's title in the fluke Money in the Bank win. She cashed in the briefcase and stuff, and she won against Ronda Rousey. And then this is SmackDown, so Ronda Rousey would like get the championship back from Liv Morgan, and that would add a little bit of drama to the story. But Liv Morgan, that was a fluke win. Because if you looked at it, mind you, Ronda Rousey's shoulders was down. Both her shoulders was down. So that's the only thing that the ref actually saw. All right, so, but at the same time, when Ronda Rousey's shoulders was down, Liv Morgan was tapping out to her move, but the ref didn't see that. So, of course, there's going to be another match down the line for Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey. What the hell? Fly. I didn't really like this match that much. I don't know if it was butterflies of Liv Morgan's part, but she looked like she can't wrestle, or she been wrestling for like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so now this is by far the match that I was waiting to see. After this, there will be no more Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the title. All right, this was the last match against each other. It's funny. Brock Lesnar drove a tractor to the ring, and, and I was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, I kind of knew that tractor was going to be used by somebody. By Brock Lesnar, but of how he used the tractor for the match, it was very original, especially when he lifted the ring with the tractor shovel, for lack of a better word, and he raised the ring up in the air. I was like, oh shit, that's very creative. I like that. But yeah, it was a good match. I liked it. The back and forth action between Brock and Roman. Roman was getting pissed off that Brock Lesnar was standing up on his feet before the 10 count until Roman Reigns and his cousins, the Usos, just dogpiled some shit on top of Brock Lesnar just to keep him down, and Roman Reigns is still the WWE champion, and it was a good match. It was a brutal match for the most part. Of WWE standards, it was brutal. There was no blood. There was little scratches though. I saw a scratch on Roman Reigns' elbow. I'm thinking he got that from. See, Roman was in a little several part of the tractor, and then of course Brock Lesnar was in the cockpit of that tractor, and he raised the little, the thing up, and then he kind of dropped Roman from the thing on the tractor to the ring. I think he scraped his arm on the little fork things of the tractor. So yeah, that was the only blood I saw. So anyway, the whole dynamic between the Usos, Theory's trying to cash in, but he was unsuccessful, so he still has the Money in the Bank briefcase. And Roman Reigns won. Try to have your top star look phenomenally strong, and he won. So that's my take on. I'm sorry that this review of SummerSlam was very short and not all inspiring. I'm not like a wrestling um blogger or vlogger. It is what it is. So I just want to give you my 2 cents of what I saw, how I liked the show. It was pretty decent for a Saturday night. It gave me something to do. So I watched WWE. If you like this video, hit that like button. Social media links be down in the description box below. Want to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. And right beside the subscribe button, hit the bell. All right?